He in the house. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with me.
What's up, MP?
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Up next, the Nets taking on. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Pelicans. Lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being, they're not pleased with their performance so far this season. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Hardy is out there with Ball. Then it's Jones. And it's Messi in at center. And for the Nets, Warren is out there with Marion.
Here we go.
And it's the dude. And it's Barlow in at the 5 spot. So Brooklyn will get the first possession. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Pass the ball. To the middle. Here's Hardy. Rebounded by the Nets. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Pass the ball. Here's Messi. We saw him with 10 points last game. A shot by Milton, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's the dude. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Crochet. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Warren against Milton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Sinks that one from the post.
LaMelo using that body control there, making the play
off contact.
All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. We'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from the dude. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Marion against Jones. Pass to Milton. Out left to the wing. New Orleans moving it around. Outside, Ball. Puts up a three. No good on the shot.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, Warren. Now here's Marion. Out to the wing. Trichet. He's covered by Ball. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Messi. Jones sets the pick for Ball. Outside, Jones. No good on the three. Nets leading by 7. Here's the dude. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Right side, Ball. Pass to Hardy. There's the triple. A rebound by the Nets. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside, Ball. Down low. Jones kicks to Ball. To end the cold streak. Misses from close range.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Marion. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 11. And here is Ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Milton against Warren. The kick out to Ball. Releases. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Stan, when you were faced with back-to-back games, did that factor into your game planning at all?
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation. You know, practice the day before the back-to-back set. But I was a one-game-at-a-time guy, and whatever it took to win that night was what we were going to do, and then we'd worry about the second game when that one was over.
Lyles checked in for the Pelicans. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. Number 1, the Nets.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Don't let him shoot that. Get through.
Outside, Jones. Left side, Ball. It's good.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
The dude passes to Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's the dude, and he dunks it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Pass to Hardy. Back to ball from 20 feet out. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. And here is Marion. Over Jones. And that one goes long. Pelicans trail by 15. Now Wiles. From 6 feet. And Ball puts it in. Ball's got 6.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And that one's good, the dude.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's the pick. Pass to Wiles. Now here's Hardy. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Clock at 4. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Here's the dude. Around the back and lays it in. He's got 16.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Warren against Wiles. Pass to Misi. Jones with it. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Here's the dude. Out to Marion. Back to Warren. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's the dude. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
New Orleans making a switch here. Forbes checked in. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Martin for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
A moment here to see the numbers for the dude. And don't forget about his hounding, frenetic defensive play. 3rd in the league in steals per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's Stanley. Rejected by Ingram. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Martin.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Tries again.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
For New Orleans, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Nets leading by 15. Here's the dude. It's stolen by Milton. Martin up top with 4 seconds on the clock. Rejected by Ingram. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Lyles, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Toronto got the job done. He scored an incredible number of points and wore the defense down with his three-point shooting. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
5 on the clock. Here's Lyles. The three-pointer, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pelicans trail by 17. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Martin. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Driving to the basket. And they pick up 2. Martin's got 5.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Pass to Lyles. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. In the corner, it's Martin. And there's the drive. Count it. He has 7.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
The dude passes to Rivers to the left wing. Pass to the dude. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. Doncic with it. 9 points last game. The dude passes to Warren. Here's the dude. Doncic left side. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes in there. Doncic has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Milton. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Milton's got 7 points in the game.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And that one's good. Ingram.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Hardy. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Ingram drawing the double team. And it goes down 2 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
They set the pick. Right side, Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Martin's checked in for Lyles. The dude passes to Marion. Here's the dude, covered by Martin. And that one drops for him. The dude's got 28 points for the game.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And it's Martin missing. Nets leading by 12. Here's Marion driving the lane. Good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jones. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here's Hardy. Here's Milton. The shot from the low post is good. Milton's got 11.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. One or two of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Pelicans.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Aim for the middle one. At least that's what I've been told. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
You got the dude running out there with Warren, and it's Barlow in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Come get it, come get it.
Milton against Warren. Pass the ball. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Here's the dude. Right side Warren. Tries again. Can't get the layup. The Pelicans shooting the ball at 42%. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the inside.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Inside. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Pass to Milton. Rebounded by the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Trichet. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Ball. He's got 18. 4 on the shot clock. It's good from long range. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pelicans trail by 6. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Messi. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Messi's got his first bucket in this one. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. 5th best, the Nets.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3. Feeling it, no doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Hardy passes to Milton. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 8.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now, here's Ball. 21 points in the game. Tipped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Milton. Now, here's Hardy. Ball with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Here's the dude. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Hardy. 7 points in the game. Pass the ball. A rebound by the Nets. The Dude's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Right there. Yeah, that's all you.
Marion dishes to Rivers. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
There's the pick. Ball, the bounce pass. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Hardy. Here's Messi. And here's Milton. Shoots over Ingram. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Milton.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Pass to the Dude. Back to Marion. Ingram passes to the Dude. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 44 points for the Dude.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Hardy. Here's Stanley. Now Martin. And here's Hardy. 7 points in the game. Over Rivers. Hardy, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Both free throws good from the Dude.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Hardy. Back to Martin. Rejected by Ingram. And that one's good. The Dude. The Dude's got 48. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Nets?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
For New Orleans, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And that one falls for Martin. Doncic is checked in for Marion. And so Martin nails both of them. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us, that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. And the Pelicans making a change here. Forbes checked in. Pelicans trail by 19. Pass to Wiles. Here's the screen. Down low. Ingram with the steal. It's deflected. Stolen by Martin. Here's Stanley. He's covered by Ingram. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Rivers passes to the dude. The baseline J. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Rivers against Wiles. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Step back shot. That misses off the backboard.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's the dude. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Martin. Here he goes. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Fires from deep. No good there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And there may not be a lot of... And he's checked in for Brooklyn. The dude comes in for Luka Doncic. Right? Nets leading by 17. So for New Orleans right now, LaMelo Ball is out there with Hardy. Then it's Jones. And it's Milton in at the 4.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to the dude. And it's Marion in the corner. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Ball. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half. Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Pass to Milton. Rejected by Ingram. They retain possession. Misi's shot is good. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's the dude. Rebounded by Hardy. Pelicans trail by 16. Outside Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Ball's got 14 points now in the second half. The dude passes to Warren. For the three. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Ball. D right on him. Pass to Milton. Takes the three. The rebound by the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Warren, the pass to the dude. Back to Warren. There's a good screen. Fires at the elbow. And that's good for two. And the Nets lead by 16.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Now here's Hardy. Here's Messi. New Orleans moving it around. On the wing, Milton. He's covered by Warren.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the boards.
And it's Milton, top of the key. Ball from long range. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Arlo's checked in. Now Ball. Pass to Milton. Shoots over Warren. A shot by Milton, no good. Nets leading by 16. Here's the dude. And that one, good. The dude's got 58.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
There's Ball with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
And that one is good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Messi. Jones from outside. Another shot. Milton. Here's Hardy. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's the dude. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the dude.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Back to Ball. Three-pointer. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
talking about.
Tonight should be easy work.
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around great time.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's our summer send-off.
MP, you're about to go off, man.
Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. What a tremendous start to his rookie campaign, checking in at second in the race. Lots of time to grab that top spot.
It's obvious why he's ranked second currently. His talent is really impressive.
Guys, it hasn't taken long at all to see what kind of impact he's going to have on this league.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. And it's Barlow in at the 4 slot. And for Charlotte, they've got Johnson. And it's Moore in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Here's Klein, down low. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Ingram. Pass to the dude. Hornets with the rebound. Outside Johnson. And Ingram with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Bolden. And he dunks it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And it's good for 2.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Klein. Last game he had 28 points. Misses the 3.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Here's the dude, covered by Johnson. Ingram, the pass to the dude. With the floater. That shot off. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. No good from outside.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
To the inside. Here's Moore. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The dude. To the wing on the left. Barlow with a bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Johnson. And there's the screen. The 3 is up. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's the dude. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Barlow. Out to the right wing. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Timeout call, the Hornets. And a moment to check and see who is in the lead when it comes to blocks. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw this game. And that one misses. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason. But their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Here's Klein, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. From downtown, the dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 5 now.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Here's Klein. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Oh, deflected. On the break. Here's Marion. Jamison grabs the board.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot. And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's the dude. He's got 5. Pass to Barlow. Here's Marion. The three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte trailing. Here's Klein. And he's going for the oop here. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Charlotte with it, trailing by 4. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 7 points in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Klein. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Barlow grabs a miss. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's the dude. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts. Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Pass to Klein. They set the pick from deep. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Johnson, coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Here's Klein. Pass to Bolden. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. Rivers is checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets with the lead. On the court right now. Second quarter for the Nets. And it's Barlow in at the 4-man spot.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Charlotte's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Klein. Just 5 on the clock. Nice open look, but it's no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The shot's good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
There's a screen. Brooklyn pulls it in. Barlow's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Pelicans, really lit up the floor. He contributed 62 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that.
And good! There's another!
And a special moment for sure. Passing the distinctive LeBron James in career field goals made.
That's a lot of work, no doubt about it. LeBron, both prolific on the court, and his longevity is just about unprecedented. Pass to Filipowski. Will it go? He can't hit that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And, RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And here's Charlotte now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 7.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
There's a screen. The 3 is up. Rivers, good. Rivers has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Klein. Over to the left wing. The 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. A 12-point game. Pass to Filipowski. Back to Johnson. Shot from 12. And here are the Hornets with another bucket. And Brooklyn with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. The dude passes to Rivers. Softly drops in the floater. Rivers has got 12.
They're really working the paint now.
Charlotte has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Dillingham. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Filipowski. And there's a pick. Here's Klein. And here are the Hornets with another bucket. Brooklyn leading by 10. The dude passes to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Klein. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Dillingham. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Rivers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 13 points in this quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Johnson with it. 10 points for him. The 3 ball. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got rebound number 7 tonight. Rivers, the pass to the dude. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
He buries it from 3. He's got 11.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hornets trail by 13. Off with the layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The dude's shot is off. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Johnson passes to Moore. Back to Johnson. No good on the 3.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Pass to Barlow. Here's the dude. Clock at 6. Here's an 8-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And for the Hornets, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter.
Hey, who's watching them?
Here's Dillingham. 11 points in the game.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Ingram. Here's the dude. 26 points for him. Pass to Barlow. Here's the dude. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
So he gets them both. Hornets trail by 17. Pass to Bolden. Misses from close range. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Marion. Knocks it down from distance. Marion's got 5 now.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Pass to Bolden. Oh, there's the alley.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Here's Doncic. 1:46 left to play in the first half. Here's the dude. 28 points for him. 4 on the clock. Pure from three-point range. Marion's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Inside. This one for 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's the dude. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. The dude's got 30.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
54 seconds left in the second. Johnson passes to Jamison. Puts one up from 19, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The dude passes to Doncic. Off the mark there with a 3. Hornets trail by 21. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Johnson. Pass to Moore. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's the dude. 30 points in the game. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, folks, they're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots.
And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Johnson, and it's Bolden in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's the dude, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The dude's got 32 points in the game.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Moore. Who poked away. Here's the dude. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They get it back. To the middle. Here's Marion. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Bolden with a rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Here's Moore. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Moore's got 8.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward. Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Bolden. 4-3. Rebounded by Marion. Brooklyn leading by 19. Here's the dude. Soft touch off the glass. The dude's got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Jamison. Here's Klein. Give him 8 points now. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. The shot by Jamison, no good. The Nets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 36 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Johnson on the wing. Up and in on the layup.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The dude passes to Marion. And the three-pointer goes. Marion's got 11.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Here's Klein. Give him 8 points now. To the inside. Moore. And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Pass to the dude. Here's Barlow. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The shot by Ingram, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Klein, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And Grant with the 65. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. They swipe it. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls. Both good from the line that time. Here's Dillingham. He's got 11. Goes back up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in total control. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game. It's making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. On the floor for the Nets. Isaiah Jackson is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Shannon in at the 2. Pass to the dude. Here's Shannon. Jackson, the screen, takes the 3. The rebound by Filipowski.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
To the middle. The kick out to Johnson. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's the dude. Buries the hook. The dude's got 42 in the game.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Outside Johnson. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Barlow's checked in for Jaquez.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the Sixers. Then on Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Here's Filipowski. Charlotte, no good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. The Dude passes to Jackson. Here's the Dude. Jackson outside. Here's Shannon. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. Charlotte has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Klein. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Well, the Nets shooting just around 45% on the fourth. There's the three. On target from range. The Dude's got 45 points.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Right side Johnson. Pass to Moore. Back to Johnson. Five to shoot. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Nets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Here's the Dude. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Fades and shoots. Brooklyn pulls it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the Dude. Pass to Jamison. The Dude gets the bucket. The Dude's got 49 in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Johnson. There's a screen to end the run. The Dude with the rebound. The Dude's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jackson outside. Pass to Barlow. Here's Shannon. Drains the triple.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Klein shot is off.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Barlow passes to the Dude. And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Johnson with a bucket.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
The Dude passes to Barlow. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Jamison. Pass to Klein. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Here's the Dude. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. The Dude's got 53 points.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Moore. Back to Johnson. Out left to the wing. For three. Jamison grabs a board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Dude.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
The Hornets making a switch here. Bolden's checked in.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Klein. Outside Johnson. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's the Dude. Comes up empty down low.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped and their opponent is at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. The Dude's got 57 points. Outside Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa. Hottest team in the land coming through.
Hey, and look at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So the Nets starting 5. We've got Marion, the dude out there with Ingram. And it's Barlow in at the 4-man position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Bosch, and it's Page in at the 4 slot. So, Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about 2 things. It's about maturity, 1, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
Here's McCain. Tomasevic. No good from outside. Brooklyn with the ball. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
They set the pick. Here's Trichet, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
With the shot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Nets passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the dude. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Got a piece of it. Here's the dude. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Over to the wing. Barlow passes to Ingram. Here's Barlow, right wing. Lets it go from deep. The dude misses. Here's Connect. Guarded by Marion. Pass to Page. Outside Bosch. Here's Connect. Misses in close.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
The dude misses.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Connect with it. Last game out, he had 14. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's McCain. Tomasevic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, the dude.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Barlow passes to the dude. Pass to Barlow. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Trichet. Connects from 3-point range. He has 6.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Back to Bosch. Here's Connect. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to the dude. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. The dude's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's McCain. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's the dude. Marion trying to get open. And that one's good. The dude.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Connect. Here's Page. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's the dude. Off with the layup.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Bosch can't get it to go. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against Charlotte. Got that one up quick.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Here's McCain. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to the dude. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now Connect. Here's McCain. His last outing, 16 points for him. Launches a 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
To the left side wing. Here's McCain. Trains the three-pointer. McCain's got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers. Pass to Warren. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Humphries. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Wallace outside. Here's Connect. Guarded by Marion. Fires away from outside. The dude grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 10. Picked by Humphries. Here's Trichet. No good on the triple. The 76ers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Pass to McCain. And here is Wallace. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to Kennedy. Connect with it. To the middle. Here's McCain. Lays it up and banks it in. McCain's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
The dude passes to Humphries. Here's the dude. He's got 14. They set the pick. Drills the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
On the wing, Wallace. Here's McCain. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
The dude passes to Humphries. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Wallace. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drops in the tray.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
To the inside. And he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Marion. Here's the dude. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Wallace. Also Ellis out there. And it's Page in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against the Hornets was superb. He finished with 57 points, and along with that scoring, he brought some defensive intensity as well. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Wallace looking for an opening. From deep, Page with the bucket. Page has got 6 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's the dude. Banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 15.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Wallace kicks to Murray. Here's Kennedy. He's covered by Ingram. Kennedy passes to Wallace. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Murray, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Ingram trying to get open. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got his first 2 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here is Wallace. He has 5. Here's Page. The rebound by the Nets. Barlow's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rivers finds Ingram. Here's Marion. No good with the triple. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 17-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's the dude. He's got 20. Ingram passes to the dude. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. The dude's got 23.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
For three, Murray. Barlow grabs the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Rivers passes to the dude. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Pass to Page. Can they get it? Barlow grabs the rebound. Barlow's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's the dude. He's guarded by Ellis. The shot by Barlow, no good. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Raptors.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Murray, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
Timeout called, the 76ers. The Nets making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Well, let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. And you look at the dude leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing. But when he needs to break down a defense all on his own, he's a powerful scorer.
And good that time. And that's now 30 points for the dude.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Pass to Kennedy. Bosh, the screen. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The dude passes to Barlow. With the teardrop, the dude misses. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now here's Bosh. Nothing on the board. Kennedy can't hit. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 16-6 run. With the drive, and that one's good. The dude.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Kennedy. Here's McCain. Cranes it from beyond the arc. McCain's got 14 points for the game.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Doncic outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And here's Bosh bringing it up for the 76ers. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's McCain. He's got 14. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. A second chance effort, and Ingram lays it in. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to McCain. Back to Bosch. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Bosch has got his first points of the night.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's the dude. Doncic trying to get open. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. Murray, no good.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
A nice shot by Doncic.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Bosch passes to Murray. Back to Bosch. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 8 rebounds in this game. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rivers gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Friday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And for that game against San Antonio, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
The 76ers shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Outside Bosch. There's the screen. Shoots the 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good, the dude.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Bosch with it. He's got 5. Pass to connect. Over Rivers. And it's connect. That time on the assist by Bosch.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Here's the dude. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Nets out in front, opening up a huge gap. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Now Bosch. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Ingram. The dude out there with Marion. And it's Barlow in a power forward position.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Pass to McCain. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Bosch has got 3 assists in the game. Nets leading by 23. Here's the dude. Inside, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Pass to connect. Tomasevic. He's covered by Ingram. Now here's Bosch. And the layup's good off the glass. Bosch has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Ingram. 2nd in field goal percentage. And he's 3rd in the league in blocks per game with his physical tools and, of course, that innate timing to send shots away.
And you mentioned it, he's the 2nd best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Bosch looking around. Pass to Page. Rebounded by the Nets.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Barlow's shot is good. Barlow's got his first basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The dude passes to Barlow. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Marion. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. The 76ers again can't hit it. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Marion. Over to the left wing. Here's the dude. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A nice shot by McCain.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Back to Bosch. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Nets leading by 23. Out to the right wing. The dude passes to Barlow. Here's the dude. Driving in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Nets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he knocks down the first one. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
The 76ers are gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's McCain. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Wasted no time on that one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. One
thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The dude grabs the miss. The dude's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Hey, come around.
To the wing on the left, Trichet drills it from outside. He's got 15.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Connect. No good.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Pass to the dude.
Right here. Hey.
There's the three. Page with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Here's the dude. Cans it from downtown. The dude's got 53.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Philadelphia shooting the ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. Pass to connect. They set the screen. The 76ers again can't hit it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Page. Here's McCain. 24 points for him. The shot's good. McCain's got 26.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Page. That one good for 2. Page has got 8 points.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
For Brooklyn, they have been excellent at the free throw line. Here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Wallace has checked in for Philadelphia. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's McCain. He's got 26. Fires the 3. That shot off. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's the dude. Rebound by the 76ers. Wallace outside. Here's McCain. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. They set the pick. Here's Page. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Pass to Wallace. 1:22 left to play in the third. Off target with his 3. Wallace has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. The dude passes to Doncic. Here's the dude. It's Rivers on the wing. Doncic outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Pass to Wallace. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Count the basket. 63 points for the dude.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Wallace against Doncic. Wallace attacking, and it's Wallace slamming it down.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. The dude passes to Humphries. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 5 now.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
The 76ers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Here's the dude. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's McCain. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Brooklyn. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well,
Great win tonight, MP. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Oh, say does that.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got Johnson, and it's Moore in at center. And for Brooklyn, and it's Rivers in at the shooting guard position. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Pass to Moore. And here's Johnson. Rebounded by Ingram. Here's the dude. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside Johnson. Lets a floater go. The rebound by the Nets. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away. But I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late. Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Charlotte, no good that time either.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Here's the dude. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And he lobs it up to the rim. And now the Nets on the break. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Johnson passes to Jamison. Here's Bolden. He's covered by Warren. The fadeaway. Yep, that one goes.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's the pick. Driving to the basket. Pass to Moore. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. Here's Bolden. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Down low. Here's Jamison. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And the second free throw is good. And here are the Hornets now. It's a three-point game. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Charlotte shooting their first free throw tonight.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
The dude passes to Warren. Here's Rivers. Pass to the dude. It's Warren on the wing. He takes it in, and he gets the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Jamison. Here's Moore. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. Here's the dude, covered by Johnson. The dude gets the bucket.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Moore. Now here's Johnson. Puts it up from 12. Goes back up. Rebounded by Ingram.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's the dude. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The dude's got 13 now.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Johnson passes to Bolden. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's the dude, covered by Johnson. The dude gets the bucket.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Jamison. Oh, blocked by Ingram. Here's the dude. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Ingram, the pass to the dude. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Klein. In his last outing, he had 11 points. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now let's see how teams compare in the early going with a look at the power rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Seeing where the Nets are, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team chemistry. This is the team to beat this year.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Doncic checked in.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards. They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Here's Barlow. Second shot opportunity. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Brooklyn, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, Charlotte, they're a ways down in the standings.
I think for the Nets, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Nets leading by 5. Humphries passes to Doncic. Here's the dude. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. The dude's got 20 points.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pass to Dillingham. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Klein. To the inside. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Brooklyn.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dillingham with the bucket. Nets leading by 9. Here's the dude. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 22.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Dillingham from deep. That one is off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And it's the dude in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Dillingham. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Barlow's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the 76ers, played really superb basketball. He had 65 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Ingram, the pass to the dude. From outside the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Fires from deep. Klein's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 15. Pass to the dude. Second chance effort. Banked it in off the glass. Ingram's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Marion. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Nets lead by 19. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Klein. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. They set a pick. A shot to stop the run. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the officials.
Hornets trail by 18. Here's Dillingham. 10 points for him. Moore passes to Johnson. Warren with the rebound.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Rivers. Hornets with the rebound. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the paint. Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's the dude. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Nets leading by 20. Here's Warren. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside Johnson. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Hornets trail by 17. That's good from Dillingham. On the assist by Filipowski.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And he slams it in one-handed.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Moore. Over to the wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Warren's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's the dude. Pulls up on the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Dillingham. 12 points for him. Here's Johnson. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Back to Rivers. Pass to the dude. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. The dude's got 30.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. Number 1, the Nets.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a game rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Got a piece of it. The dude passes to Humphries. Here's Rivers. Pulls up at the elbow. Humphries can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they're on the break. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
The floater. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Luka Doncic is checked in for Brooklyn. Charlotte shooting their 2nd free throw attempt on the night. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Klein, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. They set the screen. Here's Johnson, the dude with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And he's knocked off course by the D, so the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
That one's good for 2. Johnson's got 11 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Rivers, the pass to Warren. Doncic outside. Inside. There's the steal.
Picking up his 2nd foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
A minute 53 left in the first half. Charlotte calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Barlow's checked in for Warren. 1:49 left in the first half of this one. A nice shot by Klein. Klein's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Brooklyn leading by 17. The dude passes to Marion. Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Here's Klein. He's got 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Klein's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
To the right side, Marion passes to Doncic from the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Pass to Jamison. Here's Klein. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Barlow's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic passes to Humphries. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Now here's Johnson. Lets it fly. And here are the Hornets with another bucket. And so it's Brooklyn, feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside. Break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Brooklyn leading by 18. On the court for the Hornets. They've got Johnson, and it's Moore in at the 5, down low. Here's the dude. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Tops in scoring, and they're the best passing team in the NBA. #1 in assists this season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad. No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Pass to Jamison. Here's the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Warren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ingram on the wing. Warren sets a screen. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Johnson on the wing. Moore passes to Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. And let's see who is on top of the NBA when it comes to blocks. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's the dude. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Boy, he's been getting to the line. He's made 6 of 8.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Hornets trail by 20. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Nets leading by 18. Pass to Rivers. Here's the dude. 37 points for him. Boy, quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, shooting 8 of 10 so far. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the middle. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The dude's got 41.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Pass to Jamison. Throws it up high. Warren, the pass to the dude. Rebounded by Johnson.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
High arcing shot. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Good production when he gets to the line. 10 of 12. First one falls. And so he hits both. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Pass to Jamison. To the inside. And here's Ingram. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's the dude. The 3. It doesn't go for him.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Bolden to get back on track. It's rebounded by Rivers. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the wing, right side. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. The dude's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Bolden. Over Warren. Charlotte, no good that time either. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's the dude. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Moore's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Pass to the dude. Ingram with the ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for... Brooklyn has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And it's Rivers in at the 2 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Barlow passes to the dude. Here's Marion. Pass to the dude. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Barlow misses.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Inside. Here's Klein. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The dude gets the bucket.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Pass to Dillingham. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Got a hand on it.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Down low. Here's Klein. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Barlow. Takes a 3. Here's Ingram. He gets it in there.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Let's go with a 3. Klein shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The dude passes to Barlow. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Out to the wing. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to the dude. Here's Marion. Lets a 3 fly. Sinks it from distance.
and looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Yep, that one's good. Marion's got 5 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
A nice shot by Klein.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's the dude. Tries again, and got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Marion passes to the dude. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Charlotte's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Moore. Right wing. And here's Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Jamison. Launches a three. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Jamison. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Pass to the dude. Ingram on the wing. Marion passes to the dude. Outside Warren. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep, Johnson connects from downtown.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Warren, the pass to the dude. Here's Marion. Here's the dude. Ingram on the wing. He can't get that one to fall. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Ingram's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's the dude. It's rebounded by Moore. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Warren. Pass to the dude. Good! That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now Johnson. Out to the right wing. Pass to Moore. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Charlotte making a change here. Bolden's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Off target with the 3. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The dude's shot is off.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And what a huge performance it was for the dude.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Johnson for 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's the dude, and it's blocked. They recover it. Humphries passes to the dude. Jamison grabs a board. Here's Charlotte now. Pass to Moore. Here's Bolden. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. Here's Marion. Doncic outside. Here's the dude.
Take that.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA.
Hey, yo, bad play.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Yeah, I see you with the new Nike deal. Mogul-ish.
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around great time.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's our summer.
Bye.